Hi guys, welcome. Hi guys. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Wait a minute, you won't find you to my heart. I just wanna be with you tonight. Like me, it's true, but I changed the thing for you. Welcome to my channel, guys. I have literally waited so long to say that. Like, I don't know how many times I have contemplated starting a YouTube channel. Like, it's just been a dream of mine. I've always just felt like, guys, I have a personality for YouTube, or like to be in front of the camera. You know, I really just feel like I'm just so wise, and I feel like I just have so much wisdom to share with the world. I have so much to share, you know, so much life to share, life experience. And so yeah, I decided to start a YouTube channel. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Lunati Kalimashe, and I am from East London. Yeah, East London, but I've lived in Cape Town for like 3 years, but now I'm back in East London, you know. So yeah guys, good to 2025 is the year for us to be, you know, chasing our dreams, chasing the bag, you know, chasing God, you know. So to start of a new year, let me just go for it. Let me just start a YouTube channel. I feel like I literally don't speak on any of my other platforms. Yeah, I feel like I'm not like, I don't get to really show my personality on any of my other platforms like Instagram, TikTok. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have. But I really don't be showing any personality. Like, I literally just post pictures and stuff. I just feel like Instagram is just so serious. Like, Instagram is just way too serious. And then TikTok, I don't know. I've been trying to get into TikTok, but I can't fully like commit to it, you know. So yeah, and I don't even know what I've been nervous about, really. I think for me, I just have such a fear with people seeing me trying. Hope I don't have it anymore, because look, I'm starting a YouTube channel. But I think that was the biggest thing that like really held me back from starting this channel like ages ago. It's just that thing of like, I want everything to be perfect on the first, you know, like shot, because I just don't like that thing of people seeing me trying, because nisile and I always just have them judge. But like, every time I watch people, an example, when I watch her and her YouTube channel, and you know, just being herself, living her life and her personality, I'm always just like, this should be me. For my first video, seeing as it's the beginning of the year, I decided to just do a little lessons I learned in 2024 and kind of New Year's resolutions for 2025. This is not a motivational video. This is not a motivational video, because personally I'm someone that hates, okay, I don't hate, but like, I don't like being motivated. I don't like that thing of people like, just do it. Like, I don't like being motivated, you know. Typical motivation sometimes doesn't work for me. So in this video, I'm just gonna be sharing like what I learned from 2024. So basically just my personal experience. I feel like through me sharing even that, I feel like you'll get to know me more, you know. I thought about doing a get to know me video, but I feel like this is more appropriate because I have changed since 2024. Like, 2024 was such a transformational like year for me. Only now this year am I actually stepping into like me, you know, like the real me, you know. But yeah, we're not fully there yet, but we're getting there. So yeah, without wasting any time, I do have my notes here just in case you see me looking down. But yeah, without wasting any more time, I'm gonna just start off by just giving a little background on me and just 2024, the year 2024. I'm from East London originally, and I went to study in Cape Town for 3 years, and I was studying a Bachelor of guys. The fact that I was studying a Bachelor of Business Science, majoring in finance and accounting, right? And I was studying at UCT from 2021 to 2023, right? Halfway through 2023 is when I kind of took a leave of absence, like took a break, you know. A lot happened within those 3 years, but I'm sure we'll get into it, you know, as the channel goes along. Bro, I have so much to share, like so much life experience, so many, like, okay, not story times, but end of 2023 is when I officially moved back home to East London, right? Still on my leave of absence, but like not really. But yeah, end of 2023 is when I officially moved back home, and the whole of 2024 I have been here home in East London, you know. Yeah, when I first moved back home in 2024, I thought I was gonna study like here at home. I was just so overwhelmed, and I thought maybe like the problem was the environment and like being away from home, and there's just so much to think of and so many other factors that like if I come back home and I study, like continue studying, like I'll be fine and ABC. But God had other plans for me, you know. So yeah, I came back home and I tried to continue with my degree. Yeah, but it didn't work. Beginning of 2024, I was really like dealing with a lot, like up here, you know. And I feel like God was so intentional with just, you know, bringing me back home. It was so necessary, guys. Like I swear, if I had continued studying and just stayed in Cape Town, I would have lost my mind, actually. And at the time, my relationship for the first time with God was just so solid, and I was like hearing from him, you know, having so many encounters with him. And that's how I decided, man, actually no, I don't think I'm being called to study this year or complete this degree this year, you know. Maybe not forever, but just for this year, which was 2024. So yeah, that's just a bit of backstory of where I'm kind of at right now. Now, beginning of 2025, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I do have an idea, you know, but I think the way I want to live this year is that I just want to do, and then you guys are gonna see, and that's how it's gonna go, you know. I don't want to be announcing or planning or, you know, talking before I actually do things, because I feel like that outside influence, like I don't really want that outside influence. I want it to be between me and God, you know. So that's just a bit of background about me and 2024. So 2024 for me was just a year of healing, transformation. Like actually 2024 for me was just a year for me and God. Like God wanted to get my attention and be for men. Got it. But yeah, I feel like it was just a year for me to really deepen my relationship with God again, be solid with him, and just to heal a lot, and just to be able to process everything that I've been through, because I'm not a processor. Like I'm the type of person that if something's too painful or like something's too, I don't like this, I bury it and I shut down and I keep it pushing, you know. But you can only do that for so long before you start to go crazy. But yeah, I think I just wanted to share a bit of like lessons, seeing as it's the beginning of a new year, and things that I learned in 2024 and what I'm kind of how I'm gonna navigate 2025, right? So I wrote down 6 points and I'm gonna be very kind of brief on all of them. Hopefully I can share something of substance, like, you know, some wisdom. But yeah, my first point and most important point, I feel like if you can master this or learn this, I really just feel like this is the cheat code for life. Honestly. My first point being recognizing the sovereignty of God, you know. I don't know what everyone else believes in, but me, I believe in God. Like I believe in Jesus Christ, you know, and the gospel, you know. So for me, at the beginning of this year, I came across this video by Pastor Tony Evans, and he was just talking about the sovereignty of God, and I've heard that phrase so many times, that God is sovereign, God is sovereign, but I just really did not understand what it meant. Basically what it means is that God is in control. Like, I think the second I really realized that and I accepted that there's literally, how can I word this, like God's will always prevail, and God is in control, and he is the one that is controlling and directing, you know, my life. That is when life became a pole, guys. That's when I was able to really just chill. Like, as someone who is such an overthinker, or was such an overthinker, and who really wanted to calculate everything, and it was getting so overwhelming for me, because then I started to feel like obviously my life is in my hands and I have to do this, and you know, and I'm literally just a girl. But yeah, I just started to feel very overwhelmed, because I was obviously trying to do everything and ABC. But once I saw this sermon and like really deep that, you know what, no matter what happens in my life, God's will always, you know, prevail, and that he is the one steering the ship. I was able to just rest in that, and it really gave me so much comfort. So I don't know who needs to hear that, you know. Yeah, I don't know who needs to hear that, but it was just such an important lesson for me to learn, because it really enabled me to just, okay, I can chill now, you know, and just focus on that, just focus on growing my relationship with God. And I know that through that my life will naturally, like, you know, bear the fruits of that, you know. I know you guys have heard that phrase of let go and let God, but like literally let go and let God. Like, I think actually my first point should have been, if there is something that you can do for yourself, guys, in 2025, it is just explore just a relationship with God, guys. You will never go wrong, guys. You will never go wrong. I feel like 2024 showed up for me wonders, miracles, like so I think that's actually the main point that I'm trying to get to, is like, please, like, really try and develop your own personal relationship with God, you know, and really just try and block out all of the noise. I feel like a lot of people turn away from God because of someone said something, or they think that they're not welcome because they're this, or they feel like they can't go to God because I'm not this, I'm not this, I'm not. But guys, trust me, that is literally what, like, God just wants you. Like, he just wants you. He wants you now, like exactly as you are, and he will be the one to transform you or correct you and fix you, and ABC, you know. So I think that's my biggest number one point, is that in 2025 we should all be just exploring a relationship with God, because he loves you. Yeah, and I feel like people overcomplicate it so much. I really didn't understand, what does it mean to like explore my relationship with God? Like, where do I even start? It can really feel so daunting. But for me, number one, it just started with prayer. Like, and prayer as well, like, don't overcomplicate it. Just talk to God. Like, trust me, he hears you, you know. So for me, it just started with praying and prayer, and or like listening to sermons, or you know, can really help at the beginning, just to help you understand basically concepts that maybe you might not understand, and etc. But the first step will always be prayer. Like, always be prayer for me. I think a lot of people think that they need to, okay, once I stop drinking, once I stop, you know, fornicating, but once I stop doing this, then I'll go to God, you know. And that's not how it works. Like, so weird, you'll never get there, you'll never go. If you think you're going to be able to do it on your own strength and then only go to God, you know, the trick is that you go to him and he's the one that transforms you, you know. Go to him as you are, guys. Just the importance of prayer, guys. Pray when you can't see anything. Pray when you're like, when you're doubting. Pray when you're sad, guys. Pray when you're happy. Pray just to give thanks. Like, just pray. Oh, guys, tandaza. Pray, talk to God, guys. I swear, guys, I swear to you, that is the cheat code. Like, that is literally the cheat code of life. Also, that's another thing that I'm kind of taking into 2025, that whole concept of, obviously I have goals, and I have my desires, and I have some like things that I'm trusting God for, but at the end of the day, I have written those goals down, prayed about it, given it to God, and you know, at the end of the day, God's will always prevail, you know. And now that I've given it to God, guys, I don't stress about it. The next point that I want to talk about, which was so life-changing for me in 2024, is the importance of receiving grace, guys. Grace. I know I'm talking about God a lot in this video, and I'm not like a pastor or like, you know, a perfect person, you know. No, I'm literally just sharing my own just lessons from 2024, and it just so happens that like most of them are involving God, you know. Giving yourself grace. So yeah, I think for me that obviously means just forgiving yourself. Like, forgive yourself, guys, for anything and everything. Like, let it go, guys. You cannot move forward if you're still hung up on the person that you were a year ago, the person that you were a month ago, the things that you did a year ago, a month ago, 2 days ago, yesterday. Like, you will never go anywhere in life if you even allow, even if it's not other people shaming you, but like, even if you allow yourself to shame yourself, like, you will never progress. It is so important to just learn to forgive yourself and understand that you are also not a perfect person, and it is your first time on earth, and you're just really trying to figure it out. And yeah, it is just so important. I feel like when you forgive yourself, you really release yourself from so much like guilt, shame, and you allow yourself to really just begin to live in freedom and just acceptance. Like, accept things for what they are, accept, you know, what happened. Like, just don't hold on to the past. Don't hold on to the past. That was my biggest thing for 2024. Like, I feel like so much has happened in my life. So I've been saying this, but so much has happened in my life. Especially I would say 2023 like was just a roller coaster of a year, and I was just really struggling. Like, I was really struggling with so many feelings, like, oh, I wish I never did this, I wish I never spoke to this person. And once I really let go of that, I was able to really just, you know, look forward and like move on. Yeah, I just feel like that is a game changer. It is so important, guys, to really just forgive yourself, allow yourself to move on from things. You don't have to be stuck in a moment. No one can shame you, guys. No one can shame you, because nobody is perfect and everyone is just trying to figure it out. But a lot of the time, the people that are pointing fingers, like, they got so much going on. So and then my third point is contentment. Be content, guys. Be content, guys. Comparison is the thief of joy. It is the thief of joy. There's enough to go around, guys, and at the end of the day, your blessings are your blessings, and no one can take that away from you, and they're gonna come. Be content with where you are in life. Be content. Actually, contentment doesn't necessarily mean that like be okay with being, you know, like staying in the same place in life. No, that's not what I mean by contentment. I think what I mean by contentment is having gratitude. I feel like contentment and gratitude go hand in hand, because it is so easy to lose focus, obviously, when you look at the people around you and you compare, man, okay, at this age this person's doing this, at this age this person's doing this, you know. However, once you look around and start to really think about, actually, I have a home, you know, to sleep in, I have a bed to sleep in, and other people don't. And you know, just thinking about what do you have, you know, and counting your blessings. I feel like it's such an underrated thing, but it can really transform your mindset and just transform you and just help you to, I feel like that even pushes you and helps you to move forward. Because I feel like comparing yourself and like focusing on what everyone else is doing and what everyone else has is what ultimately keeps you stuck in the same place, because you're not really doing anything. You're just comparing, you're just looking at other people, you know, and being grateful for the things that you do have, and you know, and obviously working towards the things that you want for yourself. But being grateful, I think that's a very big thing. It is so easy to forget, actually, that you are also blessed. Like, you have things, like you have blessings, and God has blessed you. You know, for me, I'm not someone that really was used to practicing gratitude. Like, I just really was not used to that. Like, I literally would have like goals, but okay, I want this, I want this, I want this, and I'd be so hyper focused on all of those things that I wanted that I would forget to look around and see what I have, you know. And it's such a small thing, but I feel like it really makes such a difference, like makes the biggest difference. My fourth point is the importance of community, guys. Community, like 2024, I swear guys, 2024 would have rocked me, like would have rocked me completely if it were not for my friendships. I know that this world is not the best, and like, you know, people obviously are flawed, like, you know, we all are, and people aren't obviously perfect and stuff, and I feel like a lot of the time that can traumatize people into thinking, man, I don't need anyone, and I don't know, like, I don't owe anyone anything, and I don't need anyone, and ABC. But guys, trust me, community is so important. Like, especially just good friends, good people, having good people around you, having a good support system, you know, whether that be family, but also just friends, guys, friends. I know Black people like growing up, a lot of us, like, our parents told us, "So tantrum, yes tantrum," you know, and when there's tantrum, just stand now go. But yeah, I think honestly, I understand that friendship for a lot of people can be difficult, and I think I've just been blessed to have, you know, ride or dies. You know, I've been friends with my friends since primary. Like, a lot of my friends, I've been friends with them since primary school, even some of them since before that, you know. So we've been friends, you know, and we've definitely gone through the ups and downs of friendship. But I feel like now in our adulthood, obviously because we've been friends for so long, I feel like everything is kind of just, you know, evened out and settled down. But I literally, those girls have seen me at my highest of highs, my lowest of lows, and it's just so important to have good people around you. I think that's the main focus. It's so important to have good people around you. Also, don't just have friends for the sake of having friends. Like, friendship is so deep as well. Like, we love to put importance on romantic relationships, but friendship, to me, actually just friendship in general, is just as important, guys, as a romantic relationship. Like, it is literally just as important. Like, a friendship is a relationship in itself. It needs work, it needs to be watered. Like, you need to, the same way you would treat a boyfriend, the same way you would treat a man, the same way you would treat your boyfriend and you ride or die for your boyfriend, is the same way you should be riding and dying for your, no, not that, but like, you know, the same way you should be for your friends, like really riding for your friends, you know. But that's if they're good friends. Although I love my friends and they've just really just been amazing, you know. I'm not what's the word I'm looking for, I'm not like dependent on them, you know. The reason why we are friends is because they're good people, and it's, the friendship is like healthy and whatever. So I'm not promoting that you just be friends with anyone for the sake of having friends. No, I think for community, it's important that the people that you have around you are good people, are people that build you up, you know. I feel like you need that for like moments where you are really doubting yourself. You need people who really believe in you, people who genuinely love you and care for you, and people to pray for you. Like, there's been times where I myself was just too like broken, or like, you know, and my friends have been like, behind closed doors, my friends are praying for me. They pray on my dollar, pray for this girl. So I just think it's just so important. Like, never take that for granted, guys. Like, really value your friendships, and can be romantic. Yeah, I just feel like friendship is so important. It's so important. And just be open your heart to new people, and open your heart to new friends, and, you know, the possibilities and whatever. And at the end of the day, if someone hurts you, no, but like, okay, not for real, but like really, I just feel like it's worth the risk. I feel like in life, everything has a risk, whether it be seeing if you're gonna date this person or whatever the case may be. I feel like friendship as well is worth the risk, because what if everything goes amazing and this person is amazing? I don't know if this is for everyone, but this is for me, guys. The next point number 5, is people pleasing. Leave that in 2025. Leave people pleasing 2025. Leave people pleasing in 2024, guys. Leave it there. Leave it. In fact, leave it in 2020 freaking 1, bro. 2020 with COVID. Leave it there. If you live your life for other people, trust me, you'll be left empty, guys. Trust me. Like, I can't. There's nothing cute about it. Like, there is nothing cute about people pleasing. It's not a good trait. Like, for the longest time, especially in 2023, I used to say that all the time, like, oh, I'm just such a people pleaser and ABC. Even when I didn't say that, I feel like people could really just read that off of me, because I just did not have boundaries. I lacked boundaries, and I just was, you know, going around just doing everything for everyone and doing nothing, which was doing nothing for me, essentially. So leave that, guys. If you're someone that like pleases people, that someone that lacks boundaries, someone that does everything for everyone, you know, leave it, guys. Leave it in 2020. The only person you should be aiming to please in 2025 is God. Living your life to please people will literally just hold you back. Like, you'll start to, what I noticed with me is that I didn't even know who I was anymore, because I was just whoever the person in front of me needed me to be in that moment, you know. And it's not a good trait. I feel like it sounds so like cutesy. Oh my gosh, she's such a good person, she's happy. That's another thing. Oh man, but we'll get into that. Men used to use that against me all the time. Like, the people that I was dating, they knew that I was just like, I lacked boundaries. So I feel like people used to really use that to their advantage. And my 6th and final point before this camera freaking dies on me: let us practice a life of love, guys. Love. Let us love one another. Like, oh, I can't stress that enough. I feel like literally, guys, you see that phrase, love makes the world go round? If we could just love one another and treat others the way we want to be treated. I literally sound like I'm teaching freaking preschoolers, but like, people, I feel like people never learned that lesson in school. Like, when they were younger, treat people the way you want to be treated. It is literally, that's another cheat code for life. It's just love people, like, love one another. And unfortunately, it's, I feel like because of life experiences, and because, you know, people go through things and you are hurt by people, you know, I feel like the reflex, even for myself, the reflex is to want to kind of shut down and like, I don't owe anyone anything and ABC. But trust me, you will always be rewarded for loving people. But yeah, guys, let's love one another, guys. I really feel like life would just be so much, this world would just be such a better place to live in if we just really just loved one another and just treated people the way that we wanted to be treated. I feel like that is the vibe for 2025. Like, just kindness and love and positivity and building people up, and just let's be good people, guys. Please, like, please, let's be good people. So guys, that is the end of my first video. I am so excited. Like, I am so excited for this. This is literally my dream, guys. The way I love yapping and talking, this is literally my dream, just to be able to be on camera and just talk and just talk and just talk and just talk. But yeah, guys, I am so excited for this new year. I am so excited for everything that is gonna come with it, and I am just taking myself so seriously this year. I am taking myself so seriously, and there is literally nothing that I cannot do with God. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna try to be consistent. Like, I feel like this is my thing. Like, I feel like I could do this, and this is only the beginning, guys. Hopefully you guys like me. If you like this video, even if you didn't, please like, guys. You answer komishi. Wow, and I feel like I subscribe. Let's grow this community. I promise, guys. I'm gonna take us on a ride, guys. We're gonna see the world together, and we're just gonna have so much fun, guys. We're gonna have so much fun, guys. First of all, this is actually not my real voice. Like, oh, they're kumsha and stuff. I don't know why my friends and I started this thing of speaking like the Kardashians, and it's really just stuck. Like, I really just speak like this now on a regular, and I'm really not trying to, yeah, I don't want you guys to get the wrong impression. I love you guys so much already, even though I don't know you guys and you guys don't know me yet, but I love you guys so much, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video, guys. Let's grow the community, grow the family. I feel like we should have a name. Is it too early to have a name? Like, I feel like we should have a name. Is it too early? I kind of like the name Luna Babes. Luna Babes. Hey Luna Babes, this is the end of my first video. Bye guys.